It's really hot in here, mate.
I know, that's why I was like, we should do this before it
Yeah,
gets
we
too
should
hot.
smash this up. Yeah.
As Bart likes to do, he researches all of the equipment
Exactly
down
right.
to the nines, and he watches every single review YouTube video. So that's what we're gonna kind of do for you today.
That's it. Buy once, buy properly.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this. It's a part of the game.
Hey guys, today we thought we would do a video showing you exactly what we use to create our content. This question comes through quite a lot, especially to Bart, and I thought that I would get him from behind the camera to explain to you what he uses and how he edits. And we're gonna do probably a series because we do use quite a lot of equipment. So today will be mainly camera equipment for videos and photos, and then we'll do another separate one about podcasting because that's something that we're really getting into and something that you guys really want to know more about. So we'll do
Yeah, correct. So we're doing a little gig down south at the moment. Wanted to just go through the type of hardware that we take with us on a trip. Start from the simple stuff. So if you are looking to get into YouTube or vlogging or anything along those lines, you can start off where we started off and then sort of build your equipment, which is what we did over time.
Yeah.
Just to give everybody a bit of a tip and some shortcuts and some things maybe to buy and things not to buy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff on the market, so at the end of the day, a recommendation here or there goes a long way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And everything that we mention, I will link below so you guys can easily go and purchase it.
Yep.
And I think everything that we have found for you guys to purchase is at the best price as well. So we've done a little bit of research. So today we are in Marion Bay at Bayside Glamping, and we are here to shoot a little bit of content for them. So we thought while we're here, we'll show you what we're using to shoot that content.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a couple of hour drive from Adelaide. We shut up on Friday afternoon, and then staying here 2 nights back on Sunday. It's a 3-hour drive from Adelaide. Nice little drive. It's a bit dry and that sort of stuff, but the good thing about it.
Summer.
Exactly right. Exactly right. But for us, it's pretty good because we're taking the car, so we can pack in a couple of extra items along the way. If you are traveling, of course, sometimes you can get a redacted version of what you're looking for, or don't take as much and sort of get the job done anyway, which we've done from time to time. Like when we did Rotto, we basically took an iPhone. I didn't take the big camera because I didn't want to be lugging it around.
Yeah, so we'll link this video up here.
Yep.
Where is it? Yeah, up here. I'll link the video so you guys can see how to pose for photos. That was all shot on the latest iPhone 11. So that's what we're going to start with.
Exactly right. So with the iPhone 11, which we have here, and we'll put the one up on Amazon in the link, we obviously try and keep at the top of technology, and for us it's pretty straightforward. The iPhone's the go-to just from a software perspective. It's nice and easy to use. We're both Mac, so iPhone works well. Not to say if you've got a Samsung it's any worse, but for us, we are iPhone people. The iPhone itself, and I'll put a bit of a recording on here, it's pretty crazy. So it has 3 cameras at the moment, as you can see on the back there. One of them is 2x zoom, one of them is wide angle. So for us, we basically try and use this for B-roll, anything in the background. You can actually record 4K on this. So 4K is great at 24 frames per second. It's normally our go-to if I'm trying to get a nice B-roll shot. We can do 60 frames per second and that sort of stuff, but trying to keep the quality high, that's normally what we use. Alright guys, we're just having breakfast, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you the different recording modes. So at the moment, of course, down here you've got time-lapse, pretty straightforward. Push the time-lapse and it'll take multiple mini photos and stitch them together in a little video format, which is pretty cool. You can do that in wide angle, which is funky, and of course you can do the 2x zoom, which is a bit rough from this distance, of course. You do have slow-mo here, so obviously the slow-mo is pretty important. You can do 240 frames per second, or on the top left you can change it to 120 frames per second. That is stuck at HD level. Of course you can use the 3 cameras yet again. Wide angle, 1 normal zoom in, and then of course 2 times, pretty straightforward. With the video, this is pretty important. Obviously in the top left here you can see HD. If you tap that, it'll go 4K. We like to shoot in 4K, very high quality. Then you can change it to 60 frames per second, which is pretty epic, but generally speaking 24 frames per second is the video quality that you want for the best sort of cinematic footage, if that makes any sense. And of course again you've got your photos standard here, zoom in. You've got a live photo on the top left. I recommend turning that off, a bit of a pain. Wide angle again and 2x zoom, and then of course portrait mode, pretty straightforward for that. How's your brekkie? Good. Portrait mode, really good. 2x zoom, 1x zoom. You can't do wide angle on this one for portrait mode, but you do have the different settings here, so you can actually change the lighting. So if we wanted to take a photo like that, we can focus on Ella and there's a snap. Yeah, smile. And of course panorama. Normally panorama is better in sort of portrait mode, left to right, right to left. Again, you can also do panorama in 0.5, which is cool, or 2x, which is pretty epic. So really functional here from the iPhone. Excellent quality, excellent footage. It doesn't shoot in D-Log, so if you are wanting to do any edits afterwards, it is sort of a true record. So just bear that in mind. For everything else that we use, obviously we try and do it in D-Log and do a color grade as much as you can. The iPhone type footage doesn't really need it, which can be helpful if you're trying to whack out a video pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's amazing. So to put it in perspective, the last 2-3 videos that we've posted,
Yep.
I shot them on my phone.
Yep, exactly.
Just had it on the tripod.
Super simple.
With the next item that
Yeah.
we're going to talk to you about.
Before we get onto that one, safety is key. So for us, we always get iPhone cases. I personally drop my phone about 50 times a day. So it's pretty important that we just get something on there. And I highly recommend Signet, nice and easy, super thin. See,
Drop
nearly
it in the
dropped it
video.
there. And then yeah, we got this little back cover thing, which is pretty cool. So if we are actually traveling in the car, essentially you can clip that on the front and do a quick record as you're driving. And it's really good for
like,
standing up. So this little back cover we also got on Amazon, worked really well, and it's just a nice little simple unit. The only thing that does pop up when we are doing with the iPhone is obviously sound quality, and that's why we have this little bad boy. So this over here is the Rode sort of shotgun mic. At the moment this Rode mic is called the Mic ML. So what it does is if you spin it there, babe, it's actually got the lightning adapter which goes directly into an iPhone, and essentially what we do is we just pop that bad boy in there like this. So what that does, it just increases the quality of the audio, which is very important. The iPhone does a pretty good job at audio recording, but I'm a stickler for high quality audio if you can get it. Of course, this does definitely help. And Ella's, as she said before, done a couple YouTube videos with just that unit. So
that's it.
if you're looking to kick off, that is a really good blend. If you are traveling and that sort of stuff, we do also have a little muffler cover, which I think might be in the car. I'll get that out in a minute. Just a little mic cat, so if there's wind floating around and that sort of stuff, you can get the mic cat, and that'll help reduce that noise resistance. But yeah, if you're indoors, iPhone 11, Mic ML, off you go.
Yeah, and a tripod.
That's it.
That's it.
Correct.